for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season where the love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and send you reeling where your love can't hide, and then come stealing through the moonlit night with your lover. Just let your love go like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season. Just let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love bind you to all living things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason. Well, there's a reason for the warm, sweet nights. There's a reason for the candlelight. Must be the season where the love light shines all around us. So let that wonder send you up into space and take you under. It's love and embrace, just in the thunder as it warms your face. You can't hold back. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you know what I mean. It's the season. Just let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love bind you to all living things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason.
Trouble with that light system.
Love show, and you know what I mean. It's the season. Just let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you to all living things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason. 2, 3.
There!
I've got a hand for the band.
A hand?
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And can you hear me all right on this thing?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
My name's Jeff Mills, and contrary to what the program says, I'm actually the Associate Dean of the Department of Education. I'd like to thank the students who promoted me and also made us a school. Very much appreciate that. One of the things about Basic Black is it's very cooling in the summer, so if I start to melt, you'll understand. Welcome to the 1999-2000 graduation celebration, perhaps more accurate than a true graduation, but it's a celebration of the 19... I'm sorry. I have to tell you something, folks. There's something unique about this group of students. And you're only looking at about a quarter of them. They are a force to be reckoned with.
Oh gosh.
I think. These 113 Master of Arts in Teaching students and 17 Special Ed students have in the past 12 months
successfully completed a mind-boggling and perhaps mind-altering array of tasks, including the following. They've thrived during 69 hours of graduate credit, approximately 800 hours of practicum experience. They've passed scores on nationally normed tests, basic skills, specialty area tests, and even a test of professional knowledge. They've completed 2 benchmark samples, a professional portfolio. They've completed an anti-discrimination workshop. They've earned a current first aid card. And... Whoops, oh, did we forget that one? And they've subjected themselves to the humiliation of being fingerprinted and answering a dozen character questions. And in spite of what happened last night, apparently the character questions are still intact. All of this on top of earning an admission to a graduate program that is by its very nature a competitive process. If these folks think back to a year ago, or maybe 15 months ago, they went through a very extensive admission process, and we would like to think that culminates today with their graduation. When we interviewed these candidates about 15 months ago, we also asked them if there was anything that might get in the way of successfully completing this program, given the difficulty they would face in trying to work and maintain some normalcy of family life. At the time, they probably didn't realize how serious we were about the nature of their commitment to becoming a teacher. We were serious, and so have they been during the past 12 months of intensive practicum and coursework. But let me warn you, family and friends and loved ones and significant others, that the ones who, and you're the ones who really made it possible for these folks to be here today, and you're largely why we're having this celebration. These are not the same people, believe it or not, who entered our doorsteps on the 26th of July 1999. They've toiled together, they've made a lifelong professional and personal friends, they've experienced the highs and the lows of being a...
People this year who spoke very loudly to us all.
And these 3 people were so special, and they affected and changed each one of us, and we just want to recognize them because we're totally a different group now, and you've brought us all together, and we have some memories we want to share with you all. So, Young Heat, could you stand up first, because we want all these people to know who you are.
One of the things that stuck out for me and Britney upon meeting Young He this year was later in the year, she shared with us a letter that she had written about her experience of coming to America and adjusting to a totally new life and a new world. And it let us see really deeply into her soul and some of the feelings and thoughts that she was
Thanks. And our next special person who touched all of our lives, especially in early childhood, the elementary, was Greg. So you could stand up next. So don't let this man fool you, but he's quite a river rat, and many of us got to experience him on the river, and he brought a lot of fun into our lives. And thanks for pulling in, and I'm sure a lot of us will never forget our time on the river. But then there's one more thing that stood out, a story of Greg. I think you told us this story at the beginning of the year, and he told us a story how he used to work in Alaska in the bush, and he worked in a small school for K through 8th grade, and he told us how he wanted to teach the students about archaeology and anthropology. And so he put in small groups these students, and he told them to think about something that would be special to represent them as a culture. And I'm off a little bit, but this is what I remember. and so then Greg went out supposedly and buried these things around Alaska, and they all got to experience hands-on archaeology and anthropology, and it just seems like what an experience you made for those children and all of us. So thank you.
And then there's Joan Marioni. You can stand.
And this woman was our guide, so we both want to share a couple stories about Joan.
She has touched all of our lives as far as bringing a love of reading and of literacy to every class that she speaks. And she brings, for each of us who are in her guide, she bought us like 3 or 4 books throughout the year in order to bring into our classroom next year. And this is just the start of some of our libraries at home, and so we just wanted to thank you for that.
And one of the stories that stands out to us in particular is this book. And only Joan can be this amazing Grinch. And she came in with a witch hat on, and she changed her voice amazingly. And she taught us how to bring books into theater with children, and readers theater is what they call it. So, but I know for me, I haven't always enjoyed reading, and you helped me to love it again through children's books.
We also wanted to say that Joan has many experiences, especially with me and Britney, of lending us her shoulder to cry on. I remember at the end of the year, I had my final evaluation. Things were kind of winding down finally. I hadn't gotten any sleep for weeks, and we did our final evaluation with my cooperating teacher, and then afterwards we talked a little bit about some of the corrections I needed to make on my benchmark, and she goes, "Oh, I've seen how you put so many hours into this, and it's just wonderful and touching," and I have put in so many hours, and I just threw my head into her armpit and just sobbed for like a good minute or two. So we just want to thank Joan, because she has just taken.
So we all also read this book here, Critical Pedagogy. But there's one thing that did stand out to us, and it was the part how about this blue ribbon, and there was a teacher, and the blue ribbon said on it, "I make a difference." And what she did is she handed them out to her students because they're all individuals and we're special, and she wanted to give them these ribbons, and then to make them feel special and know that they're special, and to give the 2 extra ones to someone else in their life who they felt were special. And so she gave it to a child, and then, or I guess it was a college student, and then he ended up giving it to a professor who seemed kind of bitter and grumpy, and and just to show him that he makes a difference also in this world. And he ended up giving it, he went home that night and thought who he would give his blue ribbon to. And he ended up giving it to his son, and his son said something on the lines of, you know, I was going to commit suicide tonight, but that's just what I needed to hear. And so we decided to do something special for each of you because all of you do make a difference and have made a difference. And so Stacy's going to tell you what we've done.
We were trying to think of what we wanted to give everyone besides a blue ribbon that kind of meant a little more to us. So what we did is we printed out hearts for everyone just on a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper, but it means something more significant than that. And that each of you are all unique and are going to impact this world in such a wonderful way. And to think of that when you take this home. And then there's also some seeds in here, some wildflower seeds and some grass seeds. And what we thought what might be nice is either to, and there's a bunch in there, so you can pass it around, pass the love around. So they'll be up here, I guess up here near the flowers. So if you want to grab a little bag on your way out and think about who you'd like to pass that on to. Who they'd really like.
So we're almost done. I swear. We just want to end with a few more words for you.
Yeah, this came from a commencement address that was given by Anna Quinlan that I just happened to come across. So.
Don't ever confuse the two, your life and your work. The second is only part of the first.
You walk out of here this afternoon with only one thing that no one else has. There will be hundreds of people out there with your same degree. There will be thousands of people doing what you want to do for a living. But you will be the only person alive who has sole custody of your life. Your particular life. Your entire life. Not just your life at the desk or your life on a bus or in a car or at the computer. Not just the life of your mind, but the...
Grandpa Gary? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, Gary?
Huh?
You choose. Sounds good.
That's okay.
Okay.
You kind of have to watch the right there to see. Well, Cliff Mountain just had his lures out there dangling.
Yeah, she's going to sit here. Go with her. Go, Pete. You want to go?
And here come the fisher people. I see Morgan way down there. Peter and Mom and we all stayed on the side through Roxanne. Hi, Morgan. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Gary. Hi, Pete and Mom. Mom and Pete. Hi. Peter. Hi. Where'd Morgan go?
Cabernet for this later tonight.
Cabernet.
There they go.
Do you want a Cabernet?
You didn't bring it?
One of my kids are.
I think you might be in the way, huh?
Peter's enjoying chewing
Get
on
your
that.
2 well stuff.
There's Morgan. Hi.
You went out? I'm joking that I'll lose you.
When's the last time you saw that?
Puppy sunset.
Where's my
Here's
bagel?
Pete.
What?
Where's my bagel?
Did you want a bagel? You one?
Yeah.
Here's one.
Is that good?
The rest of the crew.
Hey, Peter. How's that big?
There goes
Okay,
Morgan.
Morgan, we're ready for our song.
Last night Morgan was up here singing us songs on this log.
Okay, let's sing some songs.
There's our Morgan and
Right.
Peter and Britney nice
What
up.
about a song, Morgan? You know, what's your best song?
This is the campfire. And there's where Mom and Gary slept. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful day.
Okay, we're waiting.
Thank you, Peter.
Are you guys gonna sing or are you just being cute?
Are you a private eye there, Morgan? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna go to school. Well, I have to wake up at many times to go to school. What? Mommy! Is it 2 times a week?
Yes, 2 times a week.
You were right. Mommy! Mommy doing? Yeah, she will. My dad's
What's Daddy doing? I was taking a picture of Morgan on her first day of Alphabet Soup Preschool. Talking to Granny. Hey Morgan, are you excited about preschool? Yeah?
Nice.
And how many times a week do you go?
She's excited. Computer
3 times a week.
3 or 2?
2 times a week.
Yeah. You look good, Morgan.
Thanks. I'm so pretty.
Show your daddy your hat.
Yeah, you put your hat on? You gonna put your hat on for the camera?
Still have to brush hair this morning.
Whoa, look at that. Look at that. All right. Peter, are you excited? You're saying hello to Grammy? All right. All right.
There's Morgan, our first snowfall in September. Morgan! And she got her, Morgan wanted to go skiing. It's a little sticky. Okay. Okay, we'll have to go to a bigger hill. And here's our little Peter. Peter! And Peter's shoveling the snow.
I'll make tracks. And down tracks.
Where those big girls go?
Oh, the girls.
Well, you gotta pull it back up on the hill. You can't pull it on the concrete.
That's a sign of fall. Here, watching Daddy take the snow off the trees.
I like Pete. Now I can dig in, okay?
No, she can't pull you uphill. You have to wait till you get all the way to the top of the hill, then take turns pulling.